Starting in 3, 2,
Welcome to Aussie
and the Scotsman.
Today we're talking dirty dancing.
Of all the days that you're going to change the intro music, I thought today would have been the day.
Do I look like Johnny Castle? Do I look like Patrick Swayze from Dirty Dancing with the sunnies on?
So you've got your sunnies on here for those watching on YouTube, for those listening. He looks like Jack Nicholson right now. I reckon you look like Jack Nicholson there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's... Yeah, okay, I'll take Jack. But I'm trying to look like Johnny Castle.
Oh, you're nothing like Johnny Castle.
No,
absolutely not. I thought you'd have I am the time of my life.
Oh, we're going to have some fun with the music today. This is, you know, we've done some bleak films. We've done The Darkest Hour. We've done Schindler's List. We recently did Sophie's Choice.
List, but we've done Sophie's Choice. Yep.
We absolutely have done Schindler's List.
No, we have not.
What?
What do you mean, what?
We've absolutely done.
We have not.
You want to have a bet?
Yep.
You want to have a bet?
Yeah, you can put your apology. You can look through our catalogue. We do not have Schindler's List.
We have.
How much? Well, how much should we bet?
Whatever you want.
Let's bet a case of beer. Shake on it.
No, I'm nervous now.
What do you mean nervous? It's a case of beer. Shake on it, please.
Yep.
Yes, there goes the shake.
Yep.
I
reckon we've done it.
We have done it, but we have not uploaded it.
Well then.
Boom, Harris.
Well, we've done it.
I'll get some beer for you. What beer do you like?
We've done it.
Dude, you've lost your bet. What beer do you like?
Disagree. All right, let's go.
No. Am I getting a case of beer?
No, because we've done it. You said, have we done it? Yes, we have.
Are you really going to renege on that?
You don't drink beer anyway.
No, that's why I'm saying you can choose the beer, but the case will remain here.
I'll bring you a slab. We've done it.
What? This is... No.
I don't want to talk about slab. I'll tell you what I want to talk about.
Mate, you know that when a dog with a bone...
Drive me mad like today.
But we had a bet.
What was the bet?
In our catalogue, do we have Schindler's List?
You said, have we done it?
No, I said, has it been...
Have we done it?
Okay, stop, you're boring.
Because I won, you don't want to... You said, have we done it? And I said, yes.
I will, like I did on Boogie Nights, and I had an apology, I shall wait for yours to be forthcoming.
Have
along
we
with
done
the slab.
Schindler's List?
I don't
know if we've uploaded it or not, but we've done it.
Is this because you can't read, listen?
Oh, I don't have the memory of 200 films, that's why.
I know that. That's why that feels like we just start from the beginning every time we do one movie with you. And what stories have we got today, young fella?
Well, I can tell you what listen, I don't like...
when you begin...
What's sort of insincere office. And I'll tell you what I mean by that.
Go.
I've been to a couple of restaurants through the week. Right?
Another restaurant story.
Yeah.
You go on.
Have you noticed, right, it's 2026, everything's digital. You go to pay, 20% off if you pay cash.
Cash?
That pissed me off the first one.
No cash here?
No, who carries cash?
But I've never seen that.
Yep, a couple of restaurants this week. Right, so that was the first one that pissed me off.
But why did that piss you off?
Because it's a hollow offer. It's not real.
Are you joking? It's not a hollow offer at all.
Other than you, no one else has got cash.
I don't have cash. No cash here. Occasionally, you might have a little bit of cash.
The cleaning ladies have cash. The tennis coaches have cash.
Correct. So I don't think it's a hollow offer in answer to your question. What's the hollow offer? We'll
give you a discount if you've flown to the moon. How many people on the planet have flown to the moon? No one has cash anymore. It's a digital world. Right?
We're not living in 2040. I'll
tell you another argument with the same thing with cash, okay? Your children can't use your credit card because they don't have their name, yet they don't have cash. They don't have a job, so they can't have a line of credit. The only thing your children can use is a debit card. Are you aware of that? Your
children can use your credit card.
They absolutely cannot. They cannot.
You've never given your kids a credit card?
I didn't say that.
So what are you talking about?
Okay, so follow what I said. I'll speak slower for you. Okay. My credit card is on all four of my children's phones. They tap all day using my money, right? Using the card.
Right.
But they're not supposed to. You can only have whoever's named to use the card, which it has to be an adult.
So
They
kids can use your card. They're not supposed to.
They're not supposed to. It's the same as the bet here. We're getting caught on language, right? The point I'm making... This is what I'm saying.
Are you slurring your speech? Are you having a stroke?
Absolutely not.
Right
No, I've never been sharper. If the kid can't... If cash doesn't exist and kids aren't allowed to use credit cards, how's a 15-year-old supposed to buy something? Tell me how a 15-year-old's supposed to buy something today. They're not supposed to use my card and cash doesn't exist. The only way is a debit card.
I'll tell you exactly why.
What?
Because you can get additional people added onto your card.
I don't think you can for children. You can get a debit card.
You are also able to get cards for minors. There's also...
not credit cards.
Not credit cards, of course not, because you don't want to give a credit card to a kid. But when the kids grow up, when they're 10, 9, 10, 11, and you're trying to teach them about money... There's apps out there specifically for kids and for savings and to teach them. So there are plenty of options out there for kids to be able to pay for things.
Debit cards only.
Of course, debit cards.
Anyway, so that
not anyway. Let's talk let's talk if you can actually when you find out you made a mistake. You can still discuss it.
What mistake did I make?
Because you're obsessed about the kids having a credit card. The worst thing for kids is to have a credit card.
No, I didn't say credit card. I said how do they buy something? Yes, your point's right, and I agreed with you. They can have a debit card, which is very niche.
But you're like, what are kids meant to do? What is my 15-year-old meant to do? There's no cash and no credit card. They can only have a debit card. And we've talked about, well, there are actually cards out there for younger children as well, up to the age of 16.
I am aware.
So that's what they do.
Yeah, which annoys me. And which it takes me to my second point. At another restaurant, they offer 25% off if you eat between 5:30 and 6 and you're out by 6:30.
Great. Perfect for older people.
It gives them 2 seconds to chew their food. I just reckon...
Do you think they're actually going to physically throw out and...
No, but they change the bill. They don't physically throw you out. They just say you're not entitled to the 25% off.
Is this because you've experienced that?
I had it this week.
And then you stayed to 8:31 or 6:31?
No, I missed the discount. I missed the offer by 4...
So how do you know? So what you're saying is actually nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
It is nonsense. Because
I missed the offer by 4 minutes. I said, can I get the cheaper offer? And they said, no, you're 4 minutes late.
Because you're starting at 4 minutes at 6:34.
No, 6:04 I started.
Okay, so then you've missed a whole hour of the cheap food.
No, she said you'd have to be out by 6:30. I said, I can be out by 6:30.
Okay, so now I'm confused. So you're saying the offer is between 5:30 and 6:30. Yes. You arrived at 6:04 and she wouldn't let you...
You had to order before 6.
Oh.
Because I've still got to cook the food. So in fairness to the people, if I'm there at 6:04, they cook it till 6:20. I still could have woofed it down.
Well, that's a slightly different one.
But the point I'm trying to make is they're not sincere. If you want to give someone... It's like when you go to any shop and it says 50% in the window and then it says tiny up to. And then you go inside and there's not a thing at 50% off. It's all 20% off. And you say, it says 50 in the window.
That's total,
it is.
Total rubbish.
It's advertising that is misleading.
Are you aware there are people outside of your own personal bubble that do their own different things, a whole different demographic?
What's that got to do with the price of fish?
Because that offer of 25% before 6 appeals to a lot of people.
No, that one I get.
Some people want to pay cash.
No, the cash one is totally different.
There's tradies, there's cleaners, there's a whole bunch of people that still have cash.
No, but that's why John Howard brought in the GST, because there is a undercurrent, right? And the Australian economy is already rooted because we're not paying enough tax. We're trillions in debt.
But then we're not necessarily moving to cash just because of that. We're moving to cashless society because of Bitcoin, and we're heading in technology. And technology
we're
in that
direction. We're a cashless
direction.
society.
We're not yet. We're heading in that direction. We're very close.
But don't you see the point I'm trying to make? We're virtually cashless society, and then they say it's cheaper for cash.
I think
happens at my Thai restaurant as well, every single time.
I am upset about your wording. That it's false. It's a false advertising. That makes no sense. Not false advertising. It appeals to the people that want to go to a cash machine and pull out cash. And
how many people are they, Rob?
I don't know. But there are people outside of your bubble that might want to do that.
But, that's insulting because you're dealing for the minority, not the majority. The offer, if there's 100 people, 2 people deal in cash and 98 don't. So, and then they're saying cheaper for cash.
Are you aware of the fees associated with credit cards, with taking people's money.
Of course.
Not that you pay, that the restaurant has to pay.
Well, of course, merchants' fees.
Every time a transaction goes through, they pay X amount in merchants' fees.
Years ago again. Now, 10 years ago to that point.
So, but can you finish off this discussion?
I'm finishing off the merchants' fees you've just opened up. 10 years ago, you weren't allowed to pass that on, and now they do. So if you go to pay your bill and it's $20, you tap, you notice that it hits you at $21.10.
So this business is actually doing something that's I quite like. They're saying, we don't want to pay the merchants' fees. We're all getting ripped off here. Times are tough. If you pay us cash, we'll give you 25% off. Yes, it might mean you go to, by the way, there's an ATM just 3 doors down or across the road. Or if you like this restaurant and you return frequently, make sure you bring cash and you get 25% off. That is a lot. That's a big chunk of cash off your business, off your meal.
It's the best argument you've made, but it seems insincere.
That is so the wrong word. It seems insincere. It's not insincere. It's actually, if anything, very sincere because they're not doing it
to the minority. To the minority, though, isn't it?
Mate,
it's not the mainstream.
Just try and keep up with this.
It's a long way from Dirty Dancing.
Try and keep up with this.
I'm well aware of it.
Try and keep up with this.
Go on.
The restaurant is offering 25% off. The first time you go to that restaurant, you might go, "Oh shit, what a great idea! I love the food. I'll come back, and next time I'll bring cash because my $100 meal will now be $75." Or if it's $200, whatever it is, you've got a family of 4, it's expensive. $25 is above and beyond any type of discount.
I don't think it's 25%, but yeah, I take it. I take your point. Keep going.
You said 25%.
No, I don't think it's 25. I don't think it's as much as that.
But you said 25%.
I apologize. I don't know. I don't think it's as much as that. He said it's less for cash. I can't remember exactly.
This is unbearable.
Well, that's not the point. The point was the fact that he's offering me something that nobody can get. Okay, the percentage is irrelevant, Rob.
It's not, because if you'd said 10%, I'm not going to go to a cash machine for the sake of 10%.
Well, it probably is 10, to be truthful. They're not going to give you a quarter of the meal off.
Well, that's the whole fucking point.
Well, okay, well, maybe I've mucked it up then. Maybe I've mucked it up.
What is wrong with you?
But if Seriously. It's 10%, you make my point. But I don't think it's the percentage. It's the same thing as when you say to someone,
what's your favourite restaurant?
I'm looking at your card.
What's your favourite restaurant?
Mine?
Yeah. Call it Nando's, yeah? Like, how often do you go to Nando's regularly?
I like L'Amour's too.
Oh, okay, so do you go to these restaurants regularly?
Yes.
If they said you're going to get 10% off if you bring cash, okay, and you've got a family of 50,
yep.
You know, so that 10% could be $50 or $40, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Would you take cash?
Probably, but I don't get.
Dude, so then
it's getting access to it. So would I take cash? Depends on the percentage.
You like to save money. You don't want to spend unnecessarily.
Yes.
So if it means the week before you say to your missus, listen, get some cash, we're going to
not
Friday
really.
night.
Not really, because I'm often rushed. I don't know how it's turned on me.
You bring wrong information to a story.
It's not wrong information.
You can't
it's
engage in a decent conversation. And
I got the sunnies on.
And you got the sunnies on. Anyway, I'm up and about. I'm really up for this. I hadn't seen it. Have you seen this before?
Hadn't you seen it?
No.
You're joking. Really?
No.
Oh,
if I was joking, I would have said 25% off.
Okay, well, let me tell you about it. I'm going to need to take my sunnies off. Oh, I've done that a bit clunkily. Okay, Dirty Dancing.
Just by the way, the one story you finally do bring is a total schmozzle.
Okay, well, can you answer that bit about the 50 in the window? Does that bother you?
The 50 up to 50% off.
When they've got a massive 50 in the window, you walk in, everything's 20, and you say to the lady, sorry, it says 50% off in the window.
Up to 50.
And the up to's in font 0.02, and the 50 is in skywriting.
In the font, at the lowest of the optician's office.
It's bullshit. And you say, it's just misleading.
Well, what gives me the shit?
Does that bother you or not?
Well, I don't know much, but yes.
You don't care. You're the opposite with me with money. You spend money. I spend money like a bloke with no arms.
I don't care. What is annoying is, you spend $300, you get $20 off. You spend $400, you get $50 off. And you're like, oh my God, it's a sale. It's a bargain. Yes. Not a bargain. I only wanted to spend $100 in the first place.
Yes,
great marketing, great sales.
They play on your desire for a deal. Yeah.
They do indeed. Okay, Dirty Dancing. Take us away, Johnny.
I could keep going. Hence the supermarket when they've got all the you know, those desirable items right there when you leave, right?
So I went this morning, as I said, it's similar. Well, I said that last podcast, but I went to get all my shopping, and when it says half price, 20% off, these are the ones you grab at the supermarket.
Well, the world's expensive.
Do you ever go to the supermarket? Do you do shopping for your house?
Do I ever go to the supermarket? Yes,
do you know how much the price of milk is? Do you know how much the price of milk is?
2 litre or 1 litre?
I don't know. Did you do 2 litre?
Yeah, do. Well, the size of family I have, yeah, 2
So
litre.
you do the shopping, do you? You actually take the trolley around, you go and you do the entire full shopping?
Not often, sometimes. Yeah. But I normally do the...
How much is your shop? How much is your
No.
shop?
I normally do the backup shop. My wife would do the main shop.
How much is your main shop?
A lot.
500?
Yep.
Fucking expensive, isn't it?
You're telling me. And that lasts us 2 days.
And you would...
Meat.
Well,
and that 500 probably doesn't include fruit.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Anyway,
insane.
people haven't tuned on to hear the bullshit that we all live with.
They haven't. They want to hear debates and discussions so you can sit in your car, listen to this and join in. But when you garble a story and you give 25%,
any story.
But you give 25% instead of 10%, it's very important.
Yes, that was critical. I agree. Because it changed my whole argument.
Fatal error.
Yeah, that I agree with.
Well, thank you. So I'll have an apology on that next week as well, along with the beer.
No, the beer's mine. Anyway, we'll go on.
Johnny, go.
Dirty Dancing, released in 1987, starring the gone too soon superstar Patrick Swayze and little-known actress Jennifer Grey. The story is set in 1963 when a family of 4 head up to the Kellerman Mountain to the Kellerman family ranch. Jennifer Grey, named Baby in the film, falls for Swayze, but nothing is ever straightforward. It is a movie about the class system. It's about right and wrong and love and dirty dancing. It has become a legendary film with a super soundtrack, winning an Oscar for Best Original Song. And that's why we're reviewing it today.
You had to get that in.
I had to get that in because I thought the bullets will come for me. Why are we doing this on the podcast? Robbie, I had the time of my life watching this film. Boom, boom. You just told me you hadn't seen it. What did you think of Dirty Dancing?
It was okay. It was okay.
I thought you were going to rip it. Like you ripped Legends of the Fall, the new one.
Oh, Legends of the Fall was awful. But this? Oh, Patrick Swayze, fantastic. I mean, he's a superstar.
Yeah, put him on.
And
how good is he?
It was good. It was good. It was a bit disjointed, actually, but it was great. Not great. It was good.
Fairly predictable plot.
You know what? We did Sophie's Choice last week, and I'm crying already. We can reel off. Are you?
I'm crying more in Dirty. This is terrible. I'm crying more in Dirty Dancing than in Sophie's Choice.
Why are you crying?
Because Dirty Dancing is, for me, it's like Pretty Woman. It's divine. It's a love story, right? It's almost like the beautiful love story. I love it.
Oh my!
And I'm crying.
You're not well.
Nobody puts Baby in the corner. Could be one of the all-time great lines.
Obviously, I've heard that line before, but I couldn't pick out where it was. She wasn't in the bloody corner.
Yes, she is.
She's sitting in a restaurant at the side, against the wall.
Well, the parents are there and they've got her in the corner.
Look, it's
okay. Let's go.
This is not.
So tell me what you think.
This is not a movie to pull apart because it's a feel-good 80s movie, and it had all the soundtrack, it had all the feeling, all the style of that type of movie.
Yeah,
and it was.
Did you enjoy when you're sitting there?
Yes, I enjoyed it. And
the music gets you going.
Yes.
Had you been to a place like Kellerman's before?
Yeah, yes.
I got hundreds of stories. Like for those Melburnians, Mount Buffalo, the Chalet. Jonathan Tisher, shout out to you. Joey, we used to go there heaps. And Marysville, the Cumberland. So I holidayed as a child at very similar places.
Have you heard of Butlins?
No.
Butlins Holiday Camp. Heidi hi, hoity ho.
Why did you do a noise like that when I said the Chalet Mount Buffalo and shout out to Jonathan Tisher?
Jonathan Tisher is should have a regular spot. If anyone's going to get mentioned in this podcast, it's Jeremy.
These places that I holidayed at as a child had tennis and croquet and a movie night and dancing, and it was very, very similar to this. You know when I spoke about Craig's dress up with Rocky Won and Rocky Lost. That was at the Chalet. That was these places. There was always something going on.
Yeah, same Peebles Hydro Hotel. I did all this stuff as well.
What was it called?
Peebles Hydro Hotel up in Crieff.
Yeah, right.
And same you do, and it was a New Year's Eve. You dress up.
And they had different. You go and eat your meal in the main room. All that.
So you relate back to it. You feel
very much.
It feels good.
Yes.
So tell me why you love the movie so much.
Well, obviously the soundtrack, which I'm going to play you a whole bunch of songs, and when you watch it through a reviewer's eyes, right, you realise it really is such a maybe it's an indulgent thing to say, reviewer's eyes, but the class system, right? Even at the start when he says, I've hired all these Harvard waiters, and then in comes Patrick Swayze, who looks unbelievable. I'll put the sunnies on again. And he says, you just keep putting your potty on everyone's plate and leave the hard stuff to me, right? Because he was treated like a third-class citizen, right? They weren't getting any help. Penny got pregnant. They had no money, $250. She had to run and get her dad. You know what her dad was from? He was on Law and Order for 50 years. Yeah. Great actor, the old man.
I liked the dad, actually. I did like the dad.
In the show?
Yeah, I thought it was well acted, and I liked him. There was something that I liked him.
It is a great scene with the father because he clearly connects with Jennifer Grey, right? She's a lot more substance than the other daughter. And then when the other daughter starts to become the number one daughter, when they have the fallout, and she says, what are you going to sing he says to her, what are you going to sing at the final play? And she says the song, I Feel Pretty. And he's bored in 1 second. So he stands up and he walks off. And she's still talking to him. But, he wasn't interested in the second daughter. That's for sure. What did I love about it? It's you think the world is a certain way. And Kellerman's was that. Like I said, I holidayed. And then behind the scenes, they go up this mountain and there's this other world of dancing and cool, and the girls look great. How good's the music? What a different world it was. Didn't you think that was great?
Yeah. I didn't think it was great. I thought it was okay.
No good?
Okay. I actually don't have very much to say about this movie.
Fair enough.
Because there is very little substance to it.
There's very little substance to it. But it's a love story, right? When she says, I carried a watermelon. Have you ever heard that? Had you heard that line before?
No, I hadn't. And it's cheesy 80s movie when at the time there's nothing more to do apart from go and watch this movie, and that's why it's so popular, why it's so great.
No, I'll tell you why it's popular. Okay, let's jump to it.
And because of the song.
Because of the song. So this song won the Oscar for it.
But by the way, she's 17 in this movie.
Yes.
Let's discuss this first.
Yeah, and first of all, she doesn't look 17, and he doesn't look, what's he supposed to be, 22?
33 or something.
I couldn't find his age.
I think he's he's in his 30s, early 30s.
Jesus.
A man of the world. He's shagging all the hotel ladies there. He says he's getting...
Well, he's been sleeping with
all the women.
The old man's wife.
All the women he's sleeping with.
Yeah.
Jennifer Grey is 17. Now, first of all, the dancing, it's all sexy dancing. Now, he is a professional dancer in real life. And I love this kind of dancing, the tango and the foxtrot. Okay, you're super close with somebody. You're like literally grinding onto them.
Yeah.
And he had a dance partner that could no longer do this final dance thing that they were doing. So there was no intimacy between Swayze and his original partner, even though you're doing this incredibly... It's like Dancing with the Stars.
Don't you think she's beautiful?
It's like Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Right? In Dancing with the Stars, when you watch a celebrity grinding up against a professional dancer,
all they say,
male or female...
You think they were partners, and he said not since they were kids.
Correct. Now, sometimes affairs do happen because you are so close and it is so intense.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen with Swayze and the first partner. But it did happen with Jennifer Grey.
Yeah.
Who's 17.
Yeah.
What's the legal age in America to have sex with a girl?
Well, obviously not 17.
You should actually look that up. It must be 16, I'm hoping, or 17. Because otherwise, it's rape.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that's essentially what this film was about.
Oh, come on, Robbie.
How the hell did you take it there?
Yeah,
can you look up what the legal age for consent is?
No, I take myself offline. I concentrate.
But she's 17.
She was very young, but she doesn't look 17.
Say 17. If that was your daughter, would you be happy?
Not at all. That's when he says, I never want you to see him again. I never want you to see him again.
The father says that.
Yeah, a couple of times, right?
I didn't think, but having not seen it, I was like, they're doing a lot. She's obviously infatuated by him from the second she saw him.
She loves him the second she lays eyes on him.
That's why she took the watermelon. She's a 17-year-old kid. She's very, very vulnerable. She's a baby, basically, which is why she's baby.
Did you think
And Swayze, the dirty animal, rapes her.
Oh, I'm not. It's silly. You sound silly. Not,
I'll take that back.
Thank you.
He's it's
you ruined the podcast. It's a love story.
I take that back. I was trying to be funny. Okay, it is a love story, but it's
yes. If you actually think through the age, it's a little uncomfortable because
it's inappropriate for what it is. But you don't think that.
You're not thinking that when you're watching it, are you?
You're not. But when you're reviewing it as a movie reviewer, and you have to be honest about your, what's going on. That's what I'm thinking.
But did it come up to you about the class system at all?
Yeah, that definitely came through. He says,
Robbie's a doctor. You know that scene? I tell you what's a great scene. When they're walking back up the mountain and they see her parents, and she's been telling him, stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what you believe in. And yet they have to hide when he sees his father, hugging Robbie and the other daughter. And she says, and that's when they have their fight. And Patrick Swayze says, you say, stand up for what you believe in, yet why won't you go down and tell your father, I'm your man? You know when he says that?
No, I don't. I honestly don't. Because you know what? In Sophie's Choice, I could reel off 5-10 scenes. Outside of maybe the baby in the corner, and then when she jumps in the air. Very Karate Kid, by the way. The montage scene when they're learning in the water and jumps up, and then they do the jumping scene. Outside of that, and a couple of dancing scenes, or one small dancing scene, I don't really remember. There's a whole abortion scene scenario that was running through the movie. There was
that was the main part of the film.
There, and then he wanted to leave, didn't want to leave.
You've watched this with one eye closed.
No, I haven't. I hadn't seen it, so I was intrigued as to what was happening. But I've written here it's disjointed.
No, but don't you think, though, it's awful that they loved Robbie because he went to Harvard, but he was a prick of a human. He even says some people count and some people don't, right? And he says, read this book, but return it. The notes are in the margin. You know when he says that?
No, I don't. I've got no idea about that.
Okay, well...
Because it was just...
Okay, well, maybe. The point I'm making is that Patrick Swayze, right, where he looked rough, he had the sunnies on, the leather coat, and he wasn't from the best side of the street, but he was a decent human guy. And that's why at the end, the father says, when I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. And Robbie... That's the worst line of the film. Do you know the worst line of the film?
Please stop asking me questions.
Sorry, I thought you watched the movie.
Silly questions.
At the end of the movie, right, before I put Baby in the corner, right, to round it all out with the bow in the film, he goes up to me and says, here's some money for medical school, son, right? The father, and he goes, oh, thanks, sir. We've all had those penny issues. She could have slept with anyone. And he takes the money back. As if you'd been on holidays, you've been there 2 weeks, you're going to go and give a waiter a couple of grand in a cheque. So that was a bit stupid. And second, for him to say, oh, yeah, I was really the one that got Penny in trouble, not Patrick Swayze. And that's why he comes to him afterwards and he says, when I'm wrong, I know I'm wrong. That was a horribly weak part of the film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good chat.
Well, I agree with you. That was a horribly weak part of the film, along with lots of other weak parts.
Well, tell me some other weak parts.
Okay, well, she carries the watermelon first of all, and it's a bit. There's so many movies you can equate it to now, like Titanic, for example. When you see the lower decks, the behind the scenes of what's happening, when she takes the watermelon, you can see what's happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was a good pickup.
So that's the class. You talk about there's a scene where Patrick Swayze is looked down upon for having no money. You equate that back to Good Will Hunting and Matt Damon's character. Got no money, but super smart. So when these rich kids take the piss out of him in the cafe or the bar, he comes back with all these history points, right? Because he's really smart. So that class divide thing has been done. It's been done better, but... fine.
You once said to me, though, to your point, yes, I mean, we don't need to analyse this. It's not terribly deep.
Yeah.
It's the music that changes this. So let me just run you through the song, because it is, and I'll go through it when I go Rowan Reminiscences. I've added a new section, okay, for today.
You've added a new section?
I have. Okay. I'm going to talk a lot about...
Is there anything that we need to do or know about? You want to set this up in any particular way?
I do. I'm going to play you some songs, because this is considered... Okay, if you want to go to... You want to go to it now?
I want you to do whatever you want to do. This is a
soundtrack segment, okay? So I'll give you some stats, okay? This album sold 32 million copies. It's
do the finger.
32 million.
Yep.
I'll put my sunnies back on. 32 million copies. It's considered the best soundtrack of all time. And if not all time, it's in the top 4. They're saying Grease, which is brilliant. We should do that. The Bodyguard.
What?
Grease.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's a great film.
We shouldn't even be doing this.
Oh, we should be doing this.
You're lucky you scraped in with what?
Probably one Oscar.
Best watermelon? What was the Oscar for?
Hey, what was best original song?
All right, okay.
The Bodyguard and Saturday Night Live. So they're the top 4, right? And I'm now going to play...
by the way, just so that you know, when we do good movies, you very rarely, and the movies that you enjoy, say right. But today, when there's no substance to a movie and you can't get your teeth into it, every third word is right. Now, you're going to be self-conscious about that, but don't be. But I've just noticed that.
Interesting.
It happens all the time. And it's really interesting because if you think about that, I reckon you get a lot more out of the Sophie's Choice type movie and the Anora.
100%. There's not a lot to this film.
No, but it's a better podcast because we're back and forth and there's no rights.
There's not a lot to talk about with this film.
So why are we doing it?
Because it's a feel-good film. I can't watch Sophie's Choice every week. I'll be suicidal.
Don't have to. Anora was a fantastic film. There's loads. Close Encounters.
I get one pick a year. And I choose love stories.
Okay, well, you know what? The reason that we are doing this...
I knew I was get what I was walking into today. I knew.
I'm not ripping this apart like I'm doing Legends of the Fall at all. This is a completely different genre.
That's a great question. What's better?
Oh, it's night and day.
Night and day. I agree.
Which one you prefer, Legends of the Fall?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
This is the best soundtrack. This. I would add Big Chill in the soundtracks category, but let me play the music for you. Okay, so for those listening, this song won an Oscar, and we all know...
We can only do a few seconds, I think.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. The time of my life.
Great karaoke song.
Oh, huge for karaoke. Play that in the film when I was a kid. You used to try... Did you work out when they showed just the bottom halves of the two ladies, whose legs were who?
No.
Could you see?
No.
I used to always try... And finally I picked Jennifer Grey's on the right. She's a little bit shorter than...
You're crying again.
Huge.
It's just magnificent. Just divine.
Hungry eyes. Ready? This one? Now, Patrick Swayze is the singer. So he can dance, he can act, he can sing. He can be a bouncer. If you know, you know.
So deep, man.
So deep. How good's this song? When he's leaving. Hollywood.
Is this from...
When he says, Hollywood be sorry. Because he says, I'll get my bonus if I go early.
I thought it was Frozen, that song. The start. Play that start again. Play the start again.
Why?
Just play the start again.
From the beginning?
Yeah. This thing of the Frozen.
It sounds a little Frozen. Yeah, a little. Okay. What else have we got from this one?
Heart on a mountaintop. It's a good song.
Tonight, yeah. So it's all that cool 60s music. So this, to place it, this is when they arrive at the mountain. Mm-hmm. I know it's like they have, this is when they have sex to that song. This one. Couple of good cameos in this film. Did you know who one of the cameos was?
Tell me, son, you're on a roll. Keep going.
Newman from Seinfeld and Basic Instinct. So he's in there. So he was always the court jester and the host when they were saying there was activities, because I always remember him with that song. Next one. I want to know.
No, don't like it.
No. Don't know. That's it. Weak. You broke my heart. Don't know. So, no. That's Love Man is when he's teaching her to dance and she's deliberately hopeless, and he dances with her at the start upstairs and then he walks off and she's doing it there in a circle. It's pretty awful. So, did you like the scene when they're on the wood along the creek and he goes like this, come on.
Along the wood. Oh, you're talking about the tree trunk.
Yeah, and all of a sudden she went from not being able to move to dancing.
Yeah, very Karate Kid. That's what I mean.
Very Karate Kid.
Yep.
Yeah, so look, you watch it for the music.
It's a harmless movie. That's what I would say about it. It's a harmless movie. I
would some cheesy lines.
Who would I even recommend this movie to? I don't
15-year-old little kids.
No. Not even. I mean, there's nobody I would recommend this to. If you haven't seen it, the only reason you're going to watch it is if you're doing a movie review and you're forced to watch it because you've just done Sophie's Choice and you need something a little bit lighthearted.
Put the soundtrack on.
The soundtrack.
If you go for a drive, soundtrack?
10 out of 10.
There you go.
5 out of 5.
I mean, I'll tell you what's a corny line, right? When she does the dance and the mother says at the end, I think she gets it from me. I mean, these lines, good on you, Mum. You know when she says that? Mm-hmm. Did you like the final dance? Oh, that's what we haven't spoken about because I sent you one during the week.
Oh, do you know what annoyed me? There was a scene that really annoyed me.
Oh, no, that's all right. You can cut me off. I'm not allowed to cut you off.
In the scene in the rain when they went into the car, he left his keys in there. He had to break the lock, break his window to get into the car. And
use his feet because he's a dirty dancer.
And then he goes... They're both laughing in the car because up to that point he's been very sour, towards her. You're wild, she says, and then they laugh. I thought that was so weird.
Yes,
and that was that.
I lost my train of thought.
Did you?
Cut me off.
Oh, welcome to my world.
Touche.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, I think it's time for Rowan Reminisces.
Okay.
Rowan Reminisces is back to 1987.
Do you love me? Oh, no. Oh, you're not going to take us to 1962, which we've not done?
No, we haven't done 87.
Or 60, okay.
We haven't done 87. Okay, ready? The winner of Best Picture in 1987, Robert, was Moonstruck, Hope and Glory, Fatal Attraction, The Last Emperor, Broadcast News. And the winner was?
Moonstruck.
Wrong. The Last Emperor.
Oh, Christian Bale. That's right. He was a 13-year... Oh, no. Sorry, what?
I have not seen...
Oh, no. It is Christian Bale. Not Moonstruck. I'm thinking of Moonlight, even though that was wrong. It was La La Land.
Moonlight wins 28 years later.
Yes. Christian Bale was in... What was it called? Empire of the Sun he was in. What was this one you just said?
This is The Last Emperor. This is an Asian film. Not Asian film.
No, The Last Emperor is with Christian Bale.
Okay, I haven't seen it. No.
Well, I haven't seen it for a long time either, but you're very young, 13-year-old Christian Bale. Not this Empire of the Sun. Keep going. You're ruining this for me.
God. The winner of Best Actor in 1987 was, how's this for a field? Robin Williams from Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh, yeah, he's got to give me the films that they're coming from.
Yeah, as well. Help you out. Do you want to do one?
Nope.
Paul Newman, Colour of Money. How good. Ooh. Jack Nicholson, Broadcast News. Tom Conti, Reuben. Michael Douglas, Wall Street.
Was it Michael Douglas?
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed works.
He's your your mentor.
Clarifies. It's my hero. So Michael Douglas, what a field. Robin Williams, unlucky.
We've done that one. We've reviewed that one. I can guarantee, and we've uploaded that one.
See, we've done it. We'll go to the recording. I win the bet.
Move on.
Have we done it? You didn't say have we uploaded it.
Move on.
Best actress.
Apology incoming.
Best actress in 1987 was Maggie Smith in The Lonely Passion of Judith Hearn. Ever heard of it?
Nope.
Sally Kirkland in Anna. Holly Hunter, Broadcast News.
That's from Kirkland's Food. Sally Kirkland.
Is it?
Oh, God. Keep going. God, it's just too easy.
Kirkland's is the Cisco brand. And Olympia Dukakis for Moonstruck. And Cher in Moonstruck. And the winner for Best Actress?
Oh, couldn't have been Cher, was it? I do remember her being up on stage. I'm going to say Cher.
Cher. Yeah. There you go. I didn't know she could act.
Oh, you want to do a sad one?
No, I don't want to do sad ones. I like to do happy love stories.
Cher and...
That aren't 4 hours.
And the deformed kid, what was it? Face. What's it called? Oh, I'll come back to that.
Okay.
What was the guy's name in Pulp Fiction, the actor? Ginger hair. He is the...
Eric Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz is in this with Cher.
That's a magic marker. Get me a magic marker.
And Erin Brockovich's partner was... What's his name?
Oh, Eric Brock. He's in everything. He's in Two-Face.
Aaron Eckhart. Aaron Eckhart and Cher, I believe, are in that one.
Oh. There you go. Okay, best movies. Some of the big films released in 87. So you saw what won and was nominated for the Oscars. Dirty Dancing, obviously, hence why we're talking about it. How about this film? The Untouchables. Go on.
When he takes a knife, you take a gun.
You want to get a... I want you to help me get Capone. Come on, can we act out the scene?
No, keep going.
You want to know how to get him?
You want to know how to get a Capone? You pulls out a knife, you pull out a gun, you put one of yours in the hospital, you put one of his in the morgue, and that's the Chicago way.
And that's how we do. The Princess Bride, seen it?
Yep.
Lethal Weapon, Predator, go on, kill him.
Well, that's the winner. That's the winner. Is this best movies, by the way?
No, these are just big films that came out in 87.
Okay,
no one won anything.
Is there a question?
No, it's just a statement. Dirty Dancing, The Untouchables, Princess Bride, Lethal Weapon, Predator, Fatal Attraction, Good Morning Vietnam, RoboCop, The Last Emperor, and Moonstruck. There's some good films. That's a good field, isn't it?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. I think we've done 3 of them, haven't we? Keep going.
You've asked the question I'm trying to answer.
Speed it up.
Yeah, we've done 3.
Speed it up.
Famous things that happened in 1987, the stock market crash.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes. Oh, shit, yes.
You do? You were 13.
I had a lot of money in there.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Well, that I knew, but yeah, the way you answer.
People around me.
You like U2?
People were struggling.
You're a fan of U2? You're part of the
No,
world?
I'm not, actually. But my family,
I love
my
them.
brother-in-law and my wife are massive fans.
Yeah,
but it doesn't resonate with me.
Oh, Joshua Tree. With or without.
I'm not saying I dislike the music, but I'm not.
No respect for Bono. Joshua Tree, one of the best albums of all time, came out in 87.
Is it wrong of me to say I think Bono's overrated?
Yes.
As a human?
Yes. He's got too much. I tell you what it is.
Too much time in his hand?
Stick to your lane, son. What it means, you're a good singer. That doesn't give you a platform to give us your political views in life. Okay? Just sing your songs.
Sing your songs.
Sing your songs.
Fuck off.
And fuck off. I agree with that.
Well, I mean, I think he is, first of all, an incredible philanthropist and probably doing so much for humanity that we don't know about.
With or without you. But we can't be
it's
singing another song on the film with the greatest soundtrack of all time. It's disrespectful. Mike Tyson became the champion of the world at 20 years of age. Yeah. Can you believe that? Yeah. 20?
I reckon I could take Tyson.
I don't. The Simpsons aired for the first time. Can you believe that? Epic show. You ever watch that?
The Simpsons?
Yeah.
No.
Never in my life either. We're probably the only 2 humans alive.
How can you not have watched The Simpsons?
I wouldn't have watched 5 minutes straight.
When I moved to Australia here with Jeremy, there was a regular Simpsons Seinfeld at 5:36 and then 6:30. That was what we did.
Never.
In 1997 for 6 months.
No. The first Nintendo was released in 1987.
Bing bong.
And for the locals, as you know, I wear a little Carlton logo on my chest here. Carlton won the premiership in 1987, and the ABC was the people that broadcasted. The only time they had the broadcast rights was 1987. Tim Lane was the commentator in the 87 grand final for the locals.
You wear a Carlton logo on your little thing here.
What do you call
the
it?
words that came out?
Our brand. There I am. You can see us.
So on our logo,
I'm wearing a Carlton jumper.
There we go.
In 1987, Kernahan and Carlton won the premiership.
Words in the right order. It helps.
Tim Lane. Wayne Johnson kicked the first.
Here we go.
A floater.
Lift the energy.
It's through. Okay.
What was that? Was that it?
That was the commentary. That's Ron Reminisces. What time is it? I know what time it is.
Dude, take a beat.
I'm excited.
Take a breath.
Oh, I was excited.
Do you want me to press the button in the same time that Ron Reminisces? Enjoy your end of your segment.
Fair enough.
Take a moment.
I was excited.
Okay, when I say go, we're going to take 2 beats.
Oh, fuck, here we go with the beat. Put my sunnies back on.
Ready? Go.
Do we have time for trivia?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay.
We've always got time for trivia. That was 3 beats, by the way. Remember, beat.
Okay. Go. Go.
Do I did trivia and some fun facts. The budget, approximately $6 million, which is a tiny little production. I made over 213, so I would say successful.
Just
35 times its return. It won the Academy Award, as you said, for Best Original Song, and it won a Golden Globe, and blah, 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 blah. Jennifer Grey received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress. Now, despite its massive cultural impact and box office performance, it received almost no other award recognition. Rowan, a reflection of the Academy's persistent bias against populist romantic dramas at the time. Every major Hollywood studio passed in the film. It was eventually picked up by Versant Pictures, a smaller distributor. Every studio that passed regretted it. No wonder. It remained at number 1 for about 3 weeks after its August release. The VHS home video release in 1988 became one of the decade's best-selling tapes. The film may have earned as much from home video as from its theatrical run. Did you say how long it spent at the top, what do you call it? 18 weeks at number 1?
I didn't.
Well, I've just done it. Now, behind the scenes, Eleanor Bergstein wrote Baby directly from herself, about herself, including the nickname her sister called her Baby. The Catskill summers and the detail of learning to mamble from the staff rather than the guests. The final lift was not fully rehearsed before filming. Swayze and Gray had practiced the lift but not the full run-up. The approach is largely improvised in the day, and the two of them had appeared together previously in Red Dawn, which helped establish their screen chemistry before shooting began. Patrick managed a significant knee injury throughout production. Several dancing sequences required multiple takes because of the pain, and the film was shot in 44 days. Val Kilmer, Billy Zane, and Eric Roberts were all reportedly considered for Johnny Castle before Swayze was cast, and the role of Baby was also offered to Sarah Jessica Parker and Sharon Stone, amongst others. What else can we say? The stage musical. I haven't finished yet. The stage musical adaptation has toured internationally since 2004. Have you seen that?
No.
A TV remake aired in 2017, poorly received, didn't continue. A direct sequel, Dirty Dancing 2, featuring Jennifer Grey, was announced in 2024, but as of 2026, it's still in development. Nobody Puts Baby in the Corner was voted the 98th greatest movie quote of all time by the American Film Institute. And finally, the film that cost $6 million that every studio rejected, that was shot in 44 days. It stars the lead actress. Hollywood later became unrecognizable after cosmetic surgery. That film is in the Library of Congress and is still making people cry in 2024. Remember that next time someone tells you what the market wants. I do have a lot of stuff about Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze and Matthew Broderick and all the stuff that happened there. But that's it for me. Wrap it up. Give us a rating.
Just on her nose job, right? Because that was the big thing. She's not a terribly attractive lady at all, Jennifer Grey.
Harsh.
She's not. And yet she goes and has a nose job after this, and it destroyed her career. She never got... Did she do another film after this? I don't think we ever see her again.
When did you do Ferris?
Yeah, she's in Ferris for about a minute. That's right.
Are you joking? She's half the movie. She's
the sister.
Yeah.
Nah, she's
always chasing him back. She's the whole point, trying to get him into trouble all the time.
Oh yeah, she's not a main part. She's not Cameron, and she's not the main guy.
She's not a main part. Okay, well, disagree.
It's probably the same year.
Well, look, her career was altered after she had rhinoplasty in the 90s. She became, in her own words, unrecognisable and found it nearly impossible to get work.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm right. Told you. She's done 2 films.
Yeah.
Do you want me to wrap it up?
No, I want to tell you a little bit about Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze, the real on-set tension, some behind the scenes.
How did they get on?
The friction traced back to Red Dawn in 84, where Swayze took the military training extremely seriously to the point of rubbing Grey the wrong way. By the time they reunited for Dirty Dancing, neither was particularly excited about working together. He was a really macho guy. She wasn't. He wrote in his memoir, which was finished just weeks before his death in 2009, that Grey seemed particularly emotional, sometimes bursting into tears if someone criticised her, and that he didn't have a whole lot of patience for doing multiple retakes. There you go. Now, we've talked about this when we did Ferris, but Jennifer Grey and Matthew Broderick were an item. They met on the set of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where they played siblings, and they became secretly engaged during filming. Then just weeks after Dirty Dancing wrapped in August 1987, Broderick was driving a rented BMW in Ireland, Northern Ireland, when he drifted onto the wrong side of the road and collided head-on with a Volvo. The other car was carrying 28-year-old Anna Gallagher and her 63-year-old mother, Margaret Doherty. Both women were killed instantly. Jesus. Broderick suffered a broken leg, fractured ribs, a concussion and facial injuries. Grey escaped with severe whiplash and minor cuts. Grey's described it as one of the top traumas of her life, obviously. She emerged from the wreck covered in Broderick's blood, convinced he was dead, and had no idea at that point the other woman in the car had been killed at all. Timing could not have been more brutal. Dirty Dancing was released just days after the crash. Gray became, in her own words, America's sweetheart within 5 days of the accident. She said the collision between that grief and the sudden fame felt completely wrong. The survivor's guilt and the celebrations happening simultaneously. Broderick was charged with causing death by dangerous driving, which carried a potential 5-year prison sentence in Northern Ireland. The charge was later reduced to careless driving. He was fined approximately $175 and served no jail time. Jail time. The families of the two women called the verdict a travesty of justice. And the two of them broke up in 1988, and he went on to marry Sarah Jessica Parker.
That could be one of your best trivias of all time.
That was, well, we've talked about that before, but your memory doesn't remember, but that's okay.
No, I tell you, you've told us that about the car accident, have you?
Yeah, I think I talked about it in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
God.
I know, horrible, isn't it?
It's gone from 5 years jail to a $175 fine. God, what a random number.
Random number. Talking of which, wrap this up. Give us a rating.
Arguably the best soundtrack of all time. Super, super music. Love story. Brought a tear to my eye very quickly. Nobody puts Robbie or Rowan in a corner. Nobody puts Baby in a corner. You can watch it 1,000 times over. Your brain can have a rest and just enjoy Dirty Dancing. I would give this 3.3 out of 5.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to rate it higher.
I know you did. I know you did.
Sophie's Choice from
Hence
last
the
week.
pause. Hence the pause.
What was your honest original one going to be?
Yeah, no, it's a nice, fun film, but it's not. If you want to review it properly, it probably shouldn't be here.
Well done. That's the smartest thing you've said in 200 episodes. Look, I think it's quite a disjointed film, particularly at the start. It's okay. It's a harmless film.
Yeah.
I'm not going to recommend watching it, but if
everyone's already watched it.
Correct. If you haven't seen it, okay, fine. Turn it on, have it on in the background. Listen to the music. Definitely download the soundtrack because that was awesome. That's the best bit about the podcast, apart from me. That's up. Let's go. Burger. Well, oh yeah. So how are you going to finish this? Okay,
Yeah, this is how we're going to finish.
Finish me off.
Jesus. The time of my life. Let's sing. 20 seconds. I never felt this way before.
Okay, wrap it up. Let's get out of here.
Thanks for listening
Until
to Dirty
next time.
Dancing.